All right, guys, welcome to the Miami Bro channel. It is New Year's. It is finally my first video that I am planning on making for the new year. Hope you guys enjoy this video. I was actually debating on whether or not I should go ahead and use some old footage that I have from last year. That I had a lot of content that I still wasn't able to edit and bring out and publish it because apparently I had an issue with my computer. 3 years ago I bought an Apple. I started editing a year ago, so when I bought it I didn't buy it with the intention of doing any types of edits or anything like that. But for those of you who know about this and do edits yourself and have your own channels, memory is a big thing. When I first started basically editing videos, I was editing not at 4K, so it wasn't a big deal. But the moment I switched over to 4K, to make a long story short, 8 gigs of memory is not enough because of the fact that if you have, let's say, a couple of clips and they're all in 4K, and then you download them into your computer, you have about 60 gigs, perhaps maybe, and I'm saying just a rough number, worth of footage. The moment you go ahead and download that into the computer and you put it into, for example, Final Cut Pro or iMovie, and you start doing the whole process of editing and everything, the computer, the program itself starts to make copies. So those 60 gigs all of a sudden turn to 120 gigs, which then as it starts to render and do everything that the program does, you end up with a project for one video. You end up with a project of about 250, 300 gigs. And my computer, when I bought it, was 1 terabyte. So my memory that I had of 8 gigs of memory was not enough, so it took forever to just basically edit one video. It took forever, it took such a long time. Not to mention the storage. I only have 1 terabyte worth of space, so I had to figure out I had to get external drives. I know I'm rattling on and making this thing long, which I was trying not to, but I was just trying to give you guys the reason why I had this whole debate. But then good news is that I ended up building my own computer that has sufficient enough space, 128 gigs of memory, and so my only downfall on that is that I need to now learn how to use a completely new program. I basically downloaded the DaVinci Resolve, which my back screen just went away. I wanted to show you guys. DaVinci Resolve, which is actually pretty good, but it is a huge learning curve when you're going from Final Cut Pro, which is basically the upgraded version of iMovie. When you switch over to this program, I had to start all over. I had to start learning how to do everything all over, and it was either spend $15,000 on an Apple with all the specs that I wanted, or spend a quarter of that on a built computer, which I went with Dell, by the way. They're not paying me for this, but I went with Dell, and they actually they were actually pretty good, you know. So I got everything I wanted. So this video clip that I'm about to show you guys, I made this intro super long. I'm sorry. I tried to explain as much as I can with as much details. But this video, and I have a lot of footage, like I said, from last year. I debated whether or not I wanted to publish this, and I made the decision. I was like, you know what? They're gonna see me once again with my beard, because this video is from last year, end of last year. And no, I have not let my beard grow back. This is my beard now. So guys, thank you for sticking around. Hope you guys enjoy this video clips, this video that I was able to actually create. My first video clip that I was able to put together using this program, DaVinci Resolve. Hope you guys enjoy it. All right, guys, so we are here having an amazing time. Not. Welcome guys to the Miami Bro channel. We are heading to our little spot, the little beach area that we've been to before. The water's kind of chilly, but every time we've been to this area, the water has always been kind of hot. Actually, it's been always very hot. So we're hoping that now that
the water is kind of cold in other places. We're hoping that this water is gonna be pretty decent. I don't know, we'll let you know how this is. And today's been a pretty good day. The water's been very calm. It was a pretty smooth ride. As you guys can see, and I'll show you now, there's absolutely no waves around this area. All right, guys, so stay tuned. I'm gonna try to see how close could I possibly get. We're in 4 feet water right now. I'm gonna try to get as close as possible to the land so that it could be easy to hop on and off the boat with the kids. So let's see. Let's see how it is. All right, guys, so we are here having an amazing time. Not. So apparently, even though it's cold, for whatever reason, there are like a bunch. Like I'm gonna record this so you guys can see. There's a bunch of like little biting flies. I don't know what the hell they are, but look, I'll show you. Let me see if you guys can see this. I'll leave my hand here. You can probably see them flying around. There's one right there. Actually, there's like a bunch. I'm like surrounded by a bunch of them right now. And all of these little suckers flying around. I don't know if you guys could actually see them. They are biting the crap out of us. And on top of that, there is jellyfishes all over the place. Look at the size of the jellyfish. Look at the size of that. It's not gonna go nowhere. Que se lo aguante con qué cosa. I'm not even gonna touch that. You crazy? ¿Con qué palo tengo yo en la mano? Look at the size of that jellyfish, bro.
Where?
Right there.
Oh.
But watch out, don't fall. Ethan, get back. Why are you getting so close to the thing? Jacob, move so Jacob can see it.
Look, it's so big.
You see?
Oh, yeah.
Guys, don't let that touch you.
That pica mucho. You were crying. Oh my God, I don't want to do it.
Well, the top part doesn't really hurt. It's the tentacles in the bottom.
That's just the top
No, don't even play with that.
It's a real jellyfish.
So, we are not gonna stay here much longer, even though we had the intention of having a nice little day here, thinking that the water was gonna be all right. Which, by the way, the water is really cold, by the way. And the kids got down to play with the little beach, little toys. There were 2 other boats that were here when we got here, and one of them was kind of fishing. I don't know how long that guy was there, and then the other boat that showed up immediately decided to leave. And I'm assuming that it's because of all these little biting flies, which I don't get it. It's cold. There shouldn't be like all these bugs flying around. So I would not recommend you guys coming here to Elliott Key if you're watching this video. And if you come to Miami here in December, you think that perhaps maybe, oh, you know, it's chilly, it'll be nice, mosquitoes won't be out. Yeah, well, these aren't mosquitoes. These are something else. These are like biting flies. I don't know what to call them. But yeah, it's not good. So, for example, these guys just stored up right now. Let's see how long they last when they realize that that they don't have mosquito repellent. because when the bugs start attacking them, let's see how long they last here. So this was kind of like the same way we arrived. We're like, oh, okay, how cool. And then a couple of minutes later, we were being attacked by these bugs. So guys, we are gonna head out of here. We're gonna get out of here in a little while because these bugs are completely unbearable. No, seriously, no joke. Look, I'm gonna stand.
Let's take the kid to a beach tomorrow because
Look.
this is like.
I'm gonna stand here. I'm gonna see if you guys can see all these flies flying around me. It's like little biting flies. I mean, I don't even know what to call them. What are these things? You guys see this? So yeah, so let's see if we move from this area and go somewhere else because this is not bueno. No bueno. All right, guys. So you guys can see they're putting little tents.
Yeah, Eli. Yes.
The bugs are horrible.
It's really bad. Everybody's leaving so far. We're holding off a little bit for them, but we are about to go.
Because they're not mosquitoes. They're like biting flies or something.
We've been here 20 minutes, and when we got here, people were leaving, and we're like, oh, they're leaving already. Wonder.
You got jellyfish.
Huh?
Yeah,
Jellyfish está para allá.
No, I pushed the jellyfish away from the boat already.
No, told him.
Oh.
No, it's okay, it's okay. So as you guys can see, we're not the only ones here having this situation with these bugs. And I'm telling you, man, I wish there was a way I could show you guys how cold this water is. The water is cold. The wind is cold. So you would think that bugs wouldn't be out in this time of climate. Let me tell you, they're pretty hungry. By the way, guys, I wanted to introduce to you guys, even though this is probably the worst moment because we're getting bit by these bugs, but I opened up a merch page. It's called Miami Bro Channel. Wait, give me a second. She's like, look, they're leaving. Yeah, look. Alrighty then. So I want to introduce to you guys that I opened up a website. It's called MiamiBroChannel.com. I have I'm gonna be selling there basically these hats that you see. I have them in black, white, which you see my wife with it on right there, white, and in red. I actually have a lot of different designs, but it's taking me a while to basically get the correct product made, so that way I know this is the final product, and that way when you guys order it, it is exactly what you see. It's not something that I have the design and then you order it and you get it, you're like, oh my god, that's not the same material. Now I wanted you guys to actually see the stuff, how it actually looks. So for right now, I'm gonna open up the website. It's called MiamiBroChannel.com. If you guys want to order hats, so far I have this black one, the white one, and a red one. And yeah, feel free to check out the site. I'm gonna have on there as well the other designs of the stuff that I'm planning on putting on there, that you guys could basically buy some merch. So stay tuned for that. As soon as this video goes up, that website will be up. It's called MiamiBroChannel.com. Like the link in the bottom that I'm putting right here, and it's also going to be in the description of this video. And I hope you guys enjoy these merch. All right, guys, let me see what I'm gonna do, because seriously, this mosquito or bug problem is really driving us crazy. And as you can see, these people, after they set up the tent, they're not gonna deal with it. They're actually riding out, and I think we're gonna do the same thing. Okay, so this is us riding out of this area.
But I still see them.
Yeah, they're still around here, because we have to speed up. See, look, they're still flying around here. We have to speed up so that the wind will blow them away. So this really sucks.